Well, welcome back to Meadow Lake. I had my holidays, been at the Emerald Isles for a couple of weeks. Absolutely fantastic time. Really, really gorgeous. A little bit of stormy weather at one point because we had the end of the storm that came through. But that was truly amazing to see, I must admit. No thunder and lightning, anything like that. Just big winds and big waves and everything like that. So you'll notice I am in this swim again. There's a little bit of choice, but not a great deal of choice. But we're happy with where we are. Didn't really fancy the airfield lake. Not quite feeling the love for that at the moment. It was soaking wet and Anyway, that's a different story that is at the moment. I'm just sort of not really up for that at the moment. It needs a little bit of strimming done and the pathways sorted out, which will get done. But normally, too late in the year for me, unfortunately. A little bit of a disaster with the old reflex busy, and a little bit of a snapping situation there. So nice long bit of hazel from all the way down there, all the way along to there. A few bits of tape borrowed from one of the other members. Or when I say borrowed, I doubt I'll be giving it back. I've managed to get my bivvy up. Ian was going to bring me a bivvy down, but this fixes that problem and also saves him digging out his bits and pieces and things like that. So that's not too much of a problem really. I'll get some other bits of pole and stuff in the future and give it a little bit of a refix and sort things out. Sit down. I like to sit down still these days. I was working this morning, so I don't think I left home. I got here about 1:15. It's now about 10 to 5, so it's been a long time setting up today. So it's what it is really. It's looking quite nice. A few fish coming out here and there. No monster hits and things, but the carp are coming out, so that's all right. The carp are feeding, aren't they? They're just taking their time. It's a little bit, slower than people expect, but 1 or 2 fish a trip will do me. That's all I'm really interested in. See if I can target myself a nice big lump. But no, it's all looking good really. Need to have some lunch stroke tea now, and then I'll do a little bit of a blog later on, hopefully before it gets dark. What I have noticed is coming from the far west of Ireland back over to the middle of the UK and sort of down a little bit. Don't have to get dark earlier. My word, does it. We were going out for walks at 8:30, things like that, and watching the sun go setting 8:30 here, and it's pitch black and lights are on, and yeah, that's the end of that. Unbelievable, really. There we go. Rightio. Excuse me. Let's get things sorted, shall we? Wow, what a splendid evening. How the day has changed, and the weather has completely gone beautiful. Well, purely non-fishing point of view, to be fair. There we go. You don't get many sunsets in this swim anymore. Once you get to this time of the year, it sort of more or less goes down over there. Makes this a little bit of a cold one in the winter. But yeah, no, it's looking good. I heard a fish, no idea where it was, but I did hear a fish. So hopefully one of these will rattle off. Bivvy repair is looking good, isn't it? Hopefully. Oh, but there we go. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. A little bit of a stroll. Have a look in this Canada Bay. See what that looks like. Looking forward to going to sleep today, I must admit. Really am. We'll have a good old sleep. Yeah. Be nice. Really be nice. There's a cloud up there, isn't there? Yeah. Sun's disappearing behind the cloud now. Yeah, the sunshine's just gone, hasn't it? It's gone behind that cloud. Oh, The wind was pushing this bay nicely earlier. Did contemplate it, but with the wind change, it's going to do completely the opposite. And swing around the other way over the next couple of days. Really good in here at the moment, but I don't think the fish will stay in here when the wind changes around and goes out. So yeah, does look good. Not like too many people to fish this swim. Not really at all. No, not whatsoever. Those sludgy bits popping up off the bottom of the lake at the moment. Okay, that look good. We'll have to put a little bit of bait in here at some point. Just have to see, really. Right. Head back, yeah, it doesn't look like it's been fished at all. Oh, the grass is very dry, isn't it? But there we go. Right, I'm going to get back, make my bed. I've had my healthy tea, the avocado and salmon and some cold toast, which is actually quite nice to be fair. I need to try and sort out some good winter food to be had while I'm fishing. Might have to sort of take some pots of freeze some stuff, my dinners, my winter sessions and things. Get the right sized pots I can put them in a little new cool box. We'll just have to see. It's not supposed to be that cold tonight, 14 degrees ish. Perfect, really. Right, I'm going to sign off for the night now. Get everything completely sorted out. And yeah, probably fall asleep by 8 o'clock. And hopefully wake up to a screamer. We shall see. We shall see. There we go. Absolute booty. Mid-20 if I'm lucky. More probably. Don't know, it's been a while, isn't it? So, yeah, happy with that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's get it weighed, shall we? Find out. $26.9. I'm mucking around there, fish, hey? Off you go. Well, good morning. That was a brilliant start, and then it suddenly became a brilliant start. So, we went from losing a fish to landing a fish within about 10 minutes of each other. Absolutely unbelievable. Left-hand rod went off first, then the right-hand rod went off while I was rebaiting the other rod. Couldn't believe it. Absolutely unbelievable. It was very misty first thing this morning. Can't believe it's all cleared and gone. It looks such a beautiful sunrise. I think I managed to had a hook pull down that margin on the right hand side somewhere. Probably the pads caused me a bit of problems. Don't know really. Couldn't quite work it out. Fish got there way before me, so it could have been sort of, on the end a little bit more. Don't know, but what a beautiful morning, eh? Look at that. Colours and the reflection is absolutely amazing. It. I pause for thought there and just take a few photographs and yeah, just suck it in and take it on board. What a perfect morning. As you can see the mist across the valley the other side. That's about it. I think slowly pan around here. We're gonna. There's a little bit of blue sky and clearing up nicely, I think. I don't know what the weather forecast is today. Not sure at all, but yeah, quite happy with the start. Don't believe me luck, to be fair. I haven't blanked, and that's pretty good. Always down the end is half asleep. The sun is sort of come up over there. Bank of cloud moving in. Looks like it's a little bit from the west, a little bit from the north, which it's supposed to be. So maybe there's stuff coming over, but looks more like it's moving up from the south. To be perfectly honest with you, Never can tell. Strange. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Really is beautiful. Wonderful, hey? Right. First brew of the day is due. And in fact the warmth as well, to be fair. Well, good afternoon. I've looked at the weather forecast, and for tomorrow it's going to be raining all day. So I wasn't actually going to put any bait out today because I think I've put a fair bit out yesterday. But what I've now subsequently decided is I'm going to put out half of what I've got out there, which I've now done, split over 2 rods on 2 different spots. Because obviously both spots produced a take yesterday, so early hours this morning, so it seems sensible to do that. And then I've got sort of the same amount left to put back out at some point tomorrow. In between, hopefully there's going to be a little bit of a dry spell or sort of drizzly rain. I'm going to get a little bit more bait out for tomorrow night, even if I end up leaving it until sort of 7 o'clock. It might be worth, it's just that little bit of extra bait out there for the last night. The forecast for Friday is not it's brilliant for fishing, not overly brilliant for packing up. Plus, I never quite got around to waterproofing this, which I'm not sure was a bad thing after it just broke. But yeah, so I'll have a little bit of a shower issue in here over the next 36, 48 hours. It's going to be fun. You get used to these things, don't you? Dripping bivvies and things. I've got I just have to be what it's to be, really. The other option would be to go home, and that's just not on the cards whatsoever. It's warming up nicely, I must admit. Once I've done this, I'm gonna actually I'm gonna open up the air vents. It's quite surprisingly hot at the moment. Need a little bit of air blowing through here. Feels like it's going to sort of bubble up into a thunderstorm or something. I don't know. But I've now got rebaited rods on the spots, and that's it really. Have a little bit of afternoon snack or something. Get the kettle on and see where we go, and see what the evening produces late afternoon. If it carries on like this, I don't think it's going to produce a bite in these conditions. I think the weather needs to change. We were due some rain around 11 o'clock today, but that's not materialised. So, well, it's what it is, really. You take what you're given, don't you? Really. The weather forecast men seem to be well, they can get the wind direction right. I don't ever bother checking whether the pressure's right, but that's about it. They certainly can't get the weather forecast correct, can they? Absolutely ridiculous at the moment. But there you go. That's me for a sort of afternoon update, and yeah, should get feeling confident a few more bites tonight. Can't see why not. Looking good, really, I feel. Right, I shall catch up with you soon, folks. Well, we're all set to lead into my second night. A few more people on here tonight. Don't know if anyone else is going to turn up. We've got a guy down the end here, end of Canada Point, which I looked at, so I'd be interested to see how he gets on. So I was quite do slightly fancy that myself, but not 100% sure whether it's a good thing or not. Don't know yet. Just have to wait and see. Someone opposite me over there, and yeah, all sort of pretty set up, really. Nice evening. Tomorrow is going to be a totally different kettle of fish. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing much videoing tomorrow. The rain is due to fall down, come and get us. We can only but wait and see what occurs, can't we? When it arrives and how heavy it is and what it does. Don't know, just have to see really. The fish don't particularly like heavy rain on here, I don't think. However, they don't mind a little bit of light rain and wind, so I can only but hope we get the light rain and wind rather than the heavy rain factor. Only tomorrow will tell why things turn out, really. But you can see things sort of, willow's turning a little bit, little birch is turning, so weather is slightly turning. The blackberries are fading. There's a few rose hips out and about. The autumn's coming slowly. I'll wait and see, really. Nice to get a little bit of last rays of sunlight this evening. Absolutely gorgeous out here. Really good. Coming up to about 5 o'clock now. Oh yeah, you can see the colour in the trees there. Clouds are building. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident after last night, to be perfectly honest with you. Can't see why neither of these won't rattle off again. If not both. No idea how I managed to lose that one last night. Well, I think it got in the pads and pinged itself off, really. Didn't really sort of feel anything occur. It just sort of happened, really, which is unusual for here. And not a lot I can do, really. I was in the quite sort of first trip back. After a while, you're never completely 100% sure exactly what's going on, are you? Where things go, what's going on. So just put that down to first fish sort of jitters, for want of a word. Might get a little bit of a sunset. Sun's still up in the sky there. So everything's all set. Trap's ready to go. We'll just have to see, really. But it does look good. Feel absolutely pucker.